morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are in the River Journal on the Rio Grande. There's a dog in the background barking, and it's mine this time. Our neighbor just came over and he's walking up the driveway. I am arting out my week. I took a piece of deli paper and I put representations of everything that happened to me this week on this piece of paper. There's cactus stickers. There's doctor's visits. There's art from art camp on Monday. There's there I'm putting in pear tea stickers. There's some of the scraps. Oh, a napkin from a birthday party. Paper that I did earlier this week, and I just cut it up and put them on this. It's just a mixed media collage of a bunch of different things that I did this week. I put an A for Alan. Just anything that I thought represented this week, and I added Stabilo all. I did everything I could think of, literally, including writing the word cry, because I did cry this week at a doctor's appointment with my mom and dad. Medicine does strange things to people, and it's making my dad very grumpy and disgruntled, and anyhow, enough of all that. I arted it out of my system and just did a lot of mixed media, and I'm going to use this paper as my background for today's spread. And today's spread is as wacky as this is, but fun. And this is very freeing. It kind of really did get my pity party out of my system. And the flowers are blooming. I have spring colors. There's a little bit of a okay, here is the main character in my spread. This is a bunny, and it's called a jackrabbit. And in the Southwest, there are all kinds of postcards for a fictitious, mystical, fantasy, maybe it's real, I'm not sure, thing called a jackalope. And it's a jackrabbit and an antelope. So it's a rabbit with ears. Rabbit with antlers. Sorry for the dog. I got rid of him. But James Burke's stamps that I got, that are the accessories, have antlers. So I stamped antlers one at a time and painted them green, as I think jackalope antlers are. Jackalope antlers are green, right? I got the chills. Sorry. And so I cut all this stuff out, and I'm going to collage it onto my spread for today, a jackalope. I made the base of him out of just some more paper that I had painted, mixed media style, and I'm reinforcing his antlers with tape on the back and giving him a purple tail, as I'm sure all jackalopes do have purple tails, right? Right. Fun, carefree, a childhood memory of traveling in this part of the country, and art. What more could a person ask for? All right, you've been seeing me make this little critter. And this paper. I think I'm going to put this paper, which, by the way, Curti, we have a title, Powered by Cacti, with a K, which is you. Why is my camera crooked? This whole setup in here. Ugh, getting on my nerves. This was my week in art. I went to a birthday party. We froze to death. My last name begins with an A. I used cactus and pear tea stickers. I used Jane Davenport, or at least a lot of paint somewhere. This was part of the birthday sticker. I wrote this DR, doctor's appointments with my parents, all week. I cried. I used pink and purple. I used Stabilos. I used pastel. What are they called? Oil pastels. I used some of this paper one day last week. This was my weekend art. This is fun. And I might just put it on the background here, which I know people are cringing because look. But this is going to be mounted onto something, and I don't know what yet. Probably construction paper. So we're going to put this down. Our little ice skater just went off to her lesson, and then she's going to her other grandmother's for the rest of the weekend. So we don't have her. But she did manage to already create havoc in here. She's supposed to... Her other grandmother is the queen. Ask her. She will tell you that. And she had ink all over her hands from 5 minutes in here with me. And I was watching her, but within 5 minutes she had already rubbed ink on her hands. So my husband hopefully got it off with some soap he uses down at the boat. But if they go to her other grandmother's with ink on her hand, regardless if she was having fun or being creative or anything, the other grandmother will have a fit. She's just the queen. Doesn't matter that the child was having fun and using art and being talked to by people, or instead of just sat in front of a TV. Oh, oopsie, I'm not supposed to say any of that. Sorry. I was told her mother hates me, so I said, your mother's going to kill me. She goes, that's okay, because she already hates you. Oh. Family. These people are not related to me. They are my husband's children. They all have birthdays this week and next week. So their mother's going to interrupt her very hectic, their grandmother, other grandmother is going to interrupt her very hectic social life in a teeny tiny backwater town. But there she's the queen. Here she was just another person. Get it? Not my favorite person. And I don't care who knows that. They all know that already. Okay. Look at this. I don't think they have found me on this channel. And I can say what I want to. All right, we need to back this with something else. So. Ooh. And you might be wondering, what the heck is this? Well, I'm going to tell you. Wish I had turquoise. Ooh, wait a second. Hold everything. It is called a jackalope. It's a fictional being. It's a rabbit with antelope antlers. Those are James Burke antlers. I think you saw me doing that. What kind of magic can we do with one of these pages? From Jane Davenport. Oh, I love the turquoise. But, I remember as a kid going through Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and you would see postcards with jackalopes on them. I will try to attach a picture in here. I think I just want to use this right here. And I have two of those, right? Yes, okay. I don't think they're real. I think they're fake, but at times you hear about them a lot, so you kind of forget if they're real or fake. I think they're fake, but it's it's not folklore, I don't think. I think it's just, you know, like we have what we call the lizard man here. Somebody saw a man that looked like a lizard in the woods one day. I don't know if there was any of that funny stuff happening in a peace pipe or not. I think I'm just going to go like that. Oh, I don't think I've put my picture up from Instagram yet for today. Today was the paintbrush Kachinas. Kachina doll, which may be in the wrong territory. I think these Indians, Native Americans, the Hopi, are in Arizona, but I'm stretching them and making them come across the border into New Mexico, and this one has paintbrushes. And tear some more of this off. And then we have our cactus lady powered by cacti. And I'm going to put this here. That's a wacko page, but it's silly. And I was sitting in the doctor's office the other day, kind of coming up with some more ideas for the Colorado, no, where are we? Rio Grande River. Oh, you know what we could do? We haven't done any food in a long time. Let's do Tex-Mex food. Yes. I think I'm just gonna, might just do him as a tip-in so that he can run. Food. I came up with this because I remember as a kid, every time, and even when I went out there, when did I go out there? About 6 years ago, I went to Arizona for a memorial service for a cousin, and my mom, dad, and I drove because they don't fly, and I didn't want them driving by themselves, but I enjoyed the road trip too. And I remember seeing postcards then too of jackalopes, part antelope, part jackrabbit. And and then I had this sitting right here. This is going to have to go in here. This is a quote out of one of the Bat magazines I just got. I can't remember which one it is. In Style, I think. Because of my hair, H-A-I-R, but we're going to go with H-A-R-E, hair, I never really thought red was for me. So I just thought this was perfect for this page. I had already had the idea for jackalope, and then I saw that. I'm like, okay, we're going to stick with it. Because of my hair, H-A-R-E for us. All right, I'm going to put this here so that the antelope doesn't get bent on that side. And those antelope antlers are James Burke's. Just kind of looks silly, but I'm going to go with it. Do I have rabbit tape? No, but we could use our turquoise llama tape. Let's do that. That we just got. So tomorrow might be Tex-Mex food, which would be fun. Whichever way I do this, it's going to get stuck. Maybe we could do that. Whoops. Llamas can't be upside down. Now the llamas with antlers would be fun too. Let's just do that. Okay. And I really do think I'm going to put this up here. So make your week. I did this on a piece of deli paper. My week, and then I turned it into background paper, and I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to color that turquoise with Stabilo crayons. This poor little antler, because, you know, who would plan ahead at this point? Not me. And everything's, there's a man, we're going to call him one of the doctors we saw. My dad's doctor's appointment, I don't know. It went okay. Some surprises, some not. Tuesday he goes to see the kidney doctor. That's going to be the real issue. All right, I got to trim the edge of this and call it done.
don't want to, but I don't want them to stick out too bad. And I was cleaning yesterday. I know you find that hard to believe, but I was. And I got a huge box that I had just been dumping stuff into. Oh, look. I'm going to use this. And I found a bunch of another humongous tablet. It's probably that thick of scrapbook paper that I'm sure I got on sale like at Joann's or something. Michael's, somebody. We used to have AC Moore here, and when they closed, they had a gigantic sale at the end. I might have got it through that. But it's all really kind of cool paper, so be looking for that. Because of my hair, I never really thought red was for me. Uh-oh. We need to put something here. How about something about jackalopes? Yes. And none of this is glued down very well, and I did not use Mod Podge or anything, so. But that was fun. I just ordered out my week. Got out my upset feelings. Anyhow, okay, that's it for today. I gotta make a journal card, but it's gonna go back here. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous paper. I might do that again. I have a penguin over here because it's been cold off and on. It goes back and forth. I have the cactus stickers. Where did my other cactus sticker go? Did I cut it off? I may have buried it in here. I might have. Paint, napkins, Stabilos, letters from magazines. Love it. Oh dear, I just bent his antlers. See you all tomorrow with some Tex-Mex food. Yes.
Thanks for watching. You can see it up closer on Instagram, and I will see you all tomorrow.